I would just urge you to, especially if you've never done it before, to respond to Jesus' call to you today. He's the one who will complete your life. I promise you. Better yet, he promises you. Following is receiving the good news. Jesus lived, he died, he rose from the dead. It's documented in history. People had breakfast with him on the beach after he rose from the dead, if you can imagine that. So when he speaks, we need to listen. When he promises to forgive us, to walk with us in this life and forever, that's the greatest promise that there can ever possibly be. His promise is not that his call is a one-time event, but it's a daily listening and responding. Because if you're like me, it's so easy to fall back into the mindset that I kind of got to earn my way. I got to earn God's love in my life. And I can become so discouraged about that. And when you start thinking that for even a very short period of time, at least for me, I start feeling very inadequate. Very inadequate. How could anybody like God love me? I am such a mess up here. But loving someone like me, loving someone like you, is what Jesus came to do. It's easy for us to live in fear when Jesus tells us, do not fear. Do not fear. It's easy to lose hope when our human relationships become fractured, but he says, persevere. Persevere. Please know, as we read our Bibles together, with God's help, we're able to see Jesus' message and his call to repentance, and hopefully we run the other way from sin and will enjoy life and the fruits of our relationship with God so much more when we do that. But that's not why. That's not how he loves us. We don't earn it by being perfect. God's love is not dependent on my performance. Jesus already loves you perfectly. Believe that. That's the good news today. That's what was won. That's what's already history.